Ready now, man?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody press record on this beach.
All right, yeah. So look, all this fucking talk about Nicki Minaj retiring and riding off into the sunset. I just want to let it be known right now.
Right now.
This is what we're missing. Okay. You must give it up for the GOAT.
The GOAT?
Shot top loader. Suck like yoga. Talking about Lloyd Banks right now.
I mean, the GOAT?
As far as doing this, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. I wanna know why.
Because there's a lot of GOATs out there, you know? But I mean, once your time has passed, your time has passed.
But there's only one Lloyd Banks.
There's only one Jay.
Man, look. This man said there's nobody checking for him. And I don't like that. Hold on. 50 needed to do his verse again because Banks went so hard. Hey, if Lloyd Banks happens to see this clip, man, just know niggas is out here still checking for you, me included.
Yeah.
Now let's start the damn show.
I ain't gonna lie, you whatchamacallit. You got me back into Lloyd Banks.
Cause man, Joe, like as far as like you know, a lot of people say like the punchline-y shit, that's where they get turned off from Banks at. But it's like he stopped doing that a while ago. It's just that, you know, I get it, because it's like the trajectory of G-Unit makes you think a certain level of yourself, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to be G-Unit man, you know, which is next to 50, and then have to deal with Big Crit problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big Crit is great, but Big Crit has to fight to show you. Lloyd Banks is like, nigga, I've been great. I ain't got to prove nothing.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about how all rappers back in the day had a label.
Yeah.
Like either you was Rockefeller or So Def,
Rough Rider,
Rough Rider,
G-Unit,
Bad Boy, or Aftermath. You know what I'm saying?
This
You was
tastes like hell.
Monkey piss. Yeah.
But nowadays, like who's the new labels? You know what I'm saying? Like we got like TDE, we got Dreamville, we got I'm saying, but
600?
But then
300.
300.
But
Is
then
that with
there's-
QC? And all them? Or is QC a label itself?
Yeah,
with the
QC
City
is
Girls,
the label. City Girls, Cardi, the
Migos.
Yeah.
All them
QC
niggas.
Pretty much QC is killing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
top
holding
of
the game.
top of the charts.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, yeah, man, I feel like those names don't matter no more.
No.
Because
we have the internet.
yeah.
You can be independent and be successful. Look
Yeah.
at Chance. Look at the baby. Look
Man,
at like
look.
there's so many
Yeah.
people that
This
do
shit
this
is
by
because
themselves.
everybody want to be friendly now, which I don't really like.
I
don't like-
You don't like people liking.
No,
people.
not in hip hop, fam. Not in hip hop. Hell
Hip-hop
no.
is a party though.
No.
I feel like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we were talking about how we're happy everybody's friends, and now we're like, no, I don't
like
want
people
friends.
So
like
look.
Stop
Wait.
this shit now.
Wait. The people that you're happy that are being friends are people like Kanye West and Chance the
No, we
Rapper.
mentioned only women though.
Yeah, that's
We were happy
Yeah,
women
we
weren't
was,
being
yeah.
right.
friends.
I'm happy that the women are finding this.
Yeah.
But for competitive rappers, I don't want to see the friendly shit. Like I don't want to see Lloyd Banks being friends with fucking Fab. Like when they get on a song, I want y'all to tear each other head off. Like how Drake was all sensitive over the Control verse from Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like nigga, this is war. What are you talking about? like
I mean, yeah. Competitive rap, battling rap, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's war.
Like
But-
every time I get on a song, I have the intentions of bodying anybody else who should happen to rap on this beat.
Yeah, that's true. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to
Yeah.
be the best at your job. And that's what so my kid just started school for the first time.
Hey.
Congrats to Lil Man.
We gotta
You know
get
what
the
I'm saying?
applause button,
My
man.
baby
No more
been in
sound
school.
effects for you.
His ass.
We're gonna do the cash register or some
Hold
shit.
on, let me pull up some applause real
Please
fast.
get a soundboard
Get
for
y'all
us. Somebody great. Yeah.
But
Somebody breezy.
but
Facts.
so
I definitely changed my shit fucking with this guy.
Let them know. Let them know. Let them know.
I changed my Instagram name from underscore BEE period great to underscore somebody period breezy.
Yes.
When I do start a fucking YouTube channel, I'm going to open that bitch and it's going to be like, yo, somebody named Breezy. Shout out to everybody.
There we go.
It's going to be wild.
I am somebody.
I am somebody. And I only thought about that shit. Let me tell everybody. I only thought about that shit because I was talking to Tone and he was like, what's your name going to be? And I was like, my name is Breezy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm nobody, motherfucker. I'm just me. He was like, no, you are somebody. You're somebody. And I was like, facts. Somebody Breezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
All right, look. So let's intro it while you before you continue your story.
Bro, Lady Gaga
all right.
just popped up.
This is the Faculty Lounge podcast episode. I don't fucking know.
62?
62.
61.
What?
You sure about that?
Yeah, well, wasn't no episode last week.
All right. Episode 61. I am John J, a.k.a. Buff Savage, a.k.a. D-Block Chopra.
AKA?
I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Auntie Killer.
Auntie
Killer.
Auntie Killer.
Next to me, we have Anonymous, a.k.a. Elton Scott, a.k.a. Elton Daddy, a.k.a. Stick Boney.
Stick Boney, a.k.a. Matt Black.
And to my right, we have Be Great, a.k.a. Somebody Breezy, a.k.a. Rich Breezy.
Facts, a.k.a. fuck them kids.
Huh?
You hear me?
What?
Fuck them kids.
We are the lounge.
Faculty Lounge.
Why I feel like
Welcome.
I feel like it's only people
There we
with
go.
kids.
There we go. Proper applause.
That is perfect. That's perfect.
Thank you.
But why I feel like it's only people with kids that have that sentiment.
What's that?
Fuck them
Fuck
kids.
them kids.
Oh, yeah.
Because we know.
Most parents will fight a kid for their kid, though.
Yo, it's because we know, man. Man, speaking of kids, like, my son is, like, right now in the process of, like, he don't like the fact that I ain't got my hair done right now. So, you know, my son has another mother. And he was talking to her. And he was like, is mommy a boy? And she was like, no, mommy's a girl. He's like, really? So I wasn't there, so she's telling me that they had this conversation. I'm like, wow. So apparently he's just like, oh, she just dressed like a boy?
So look, your son is
3
years old. This is the time. This is the time. I share with you. When I was like 7. I was taking gymnastics class, right? This when Nickelodeon was popping. So my mama picked me up from school to take me to gymnastics.
Right.
And I looked at her and I asked her, where's your blonde hair and your blue eyes? Because I'm looking at TV and all I'm seeing is white ladies. So you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting my mama to look like the women I see on TV.
Yeah.
So for your boy, I would imagine.
So he you know what, like in his mother's house, like in my son's mother's house, he has like his aunties, his grandma, his girl cousin. So he sees like all these women are very dainty,
Traditional
very
women.
delicate. Yes.
Okay.
Let me go get my hair done, my
Right.
nails done, da. I
Right,
get my
right.
hair done and stuff, but I also let my hair breathe. Right now I'm in a breathing stage
It
before I
suits
go
you.
back and get it braided.
Yeah.
And he's like, bruh, you got on sweatpants, you got on this T-shirt, like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling it. Like, come on, mommy. And I'm just here like, I'm a woman. Don't question my shit. That's why people feel like fuck them kids. Because they too damn honest.
But it's natural though. It's
inconsiderate.
natural. It's natural.
I ain't
yeah.
mean my kid when I say fuck them kids. I mean fuck your kids.
I mean my son too. My son an asshole. So like this week, or not this week, maybe like the past 2-3 weeks, we can't be friends with another kid at his school named Logan.
We can't be friends.
Yeah, like mind you, him and Logan used to be best friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an issue where like sometimes I just don't want to be friends with somebody no more, so I just be like, all right, bye. Like,
Yeah.
stop answering your calls, ghost you, and we don't talk for like 2-3 years. My son got the same thing, cause now he's like, we can't be friends with Logan, and we're like, why? He's like, I just don't want to be. We're like, oh, okay.
I mean,
And everybody knows he gets it from me.
It's that 3-year-old shit, man.
So now I'm beefing with a 3-year-old named Logan.
Hey man.
Hey man.
Punch him in his chest.
Man, on
Show
God.
him you're a real nigga.
On God.
Look, so all right.
Yeah, man. I feel like we ain't going nowhere. Like it's a whole lot of non-directional movement.
Yeah, we're stuck here going around. But you know,
No, we got some topics.
But look, it's okay because they're getting to learn about who we are outside of the podcast, I guess.
Man, we here for the podcast, man. Like, subscribe, share.
See,
Do all
turn
that
your
good
bell.
shit.
That's your
the bell.
and that's your problem right there, man. You treating the people like they numbers, man. They want to know us. They want to know what we do.
Man, you know what, man? I was thinking about it, man.
Okay.
And people that do these shows, you know, YouTube lets you know how many subscribers you got and what's going on with your show.
Right.
But how do we reach them? How can we get in contact with y'all? You know, like we need to start a mailing list, like for people to sign up to the mailing list, so we can actually get in contact with our followers and our subscribers and let them know what's going on with the Faculty Lounge.
Ooh, sounds like a good idea.
You know, like start up the mailing list so we can actually
Sign up for our newsletter.
Yeah.
So somebody gonna have to make a newsletter.
Yep. Maria.
Not me.
I'm not making no newsletter, fam. I'm just saying. All right, man. Well, we 10 minutes in, 5 minutes in. Let's get into some
Let's
money.
get it started.
Let's get into some money.
And so I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of misinformation going on in the world.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of fake news, a lot of late cover-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like the news comes out because news is gonna come out, and then the cover-up starts.
It's the feeding frenzy.
Yeah, you know, like, oh no, that's not what happened. This is what
That's
happened.
what motherfuckers depend on to cover their shit up.
Sell this story. Give us that story back and sell this story. You know. So on that note, there was a 1970 Barracuda.
Barracuda, baby.
In a horrible accident.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it made me question things. It made me think about Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, right?
Yeah.
How they on that level right now. That's like the two gods of black comedians, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock.
You say Rock and Chappelle?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But then I put the passenger in the 1970 Barracuda in the same category as Eddie Murphy.
The alleged passenger.
Because, you see? Yeah, and that's the whole, what's fake, what's real, what's news, what's the cover
Wait, hold on, because you just spoke a little blasphemy. I don't mean to detract from your point. But you put Kenvin Hart in the category with Eddie Murphy?
Because of the executive producer roles on the movie.
Oh, because of the credits.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, I get that.
So, like, he's going in that trajectory.
Okay.
Whereas Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle could stand on any stage and it's going to sell out. They could stand on the corner of Milwaukee and North Avenue.
Well, you know, if you're talking Murphy, Chris Rock got more movies than Kenvin Hart, and they better.
Yeah, Chris Rock's movies do be the shit.
Yeah, them
but
bitches
his
slap.
stand-up,
He was pookie. the nigga was pookie, fam.
Oh, man. What's the state? No, he wasn't in State Property. He was in Paper Soldiers.
Yeah, he's Paper Soldiers.
Yeah, Chris, Kenvin Hart.
Yeah.
We keep getting these guys' name mixed up, man. It's Fifth City. Got
This is the Saucy episode, people.
Saucy.
Man.
Yeah. But
There's so many Chicago stars
We've
everywhere.
just found a
So
title.
I like how you brought this in, because you're talking about how it's like you could take advantage of the feeding frenzy, right? Because people believe what they see, right? And we live in an age where the currency is the view, right? So all of these internet platforms, internet news outlets, they're not making no money.
Right.
The only way they get money is from notoriety, and the only way they get notoriety is from views. So
yeah, low key, that's why we're drinking this today.
Yep. And no matter how little you know, as long as you first, you're gonna get the most views. Yeah. Yeah. So with this situation, I feel like it was a whole bunch of people trying to be first.
Yeah.
Because I kept seeing the same thing over and over, right? What I kept seeing on my feed, because I got TMZ, I got the New York Post, whatever the fuck. I got Newsy.
I don't fuck with TMZ.
TMZ is the most credible news source we got right now.
I don't feel. And
And
all
that's
they do
fucked
is
up.
lie.
They do be right there.
All
they got
do is
reporters.
lie, though.
Everybody lies, Breezy.
Yeah, but
They all.
TMZ lies on a crazy, like
Numbers
like when you
don't
see
lie.
people lie on the
Look.
internet about death, like we kill celebrities on Twitter.
You know why?
That be TMZ.
You know why TMZ is the most credible? Because they always got the video first.
Yeah.
That's
Always.
They do be there.
But it's like they'll just have a video. They don't have no details, no nothing. So they make up the details and they tell all the bullshit.
That's my point. That's my point. So what I was saying was on my feed, I kept seeing, what did it say? It says Kenvin Hart suffers serious back injuries. And that's all you see from every news publication to catch the story. Kenvin Hart got serious back injuries. Kenvin Hart got serious back injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenvin Hart got serious back injuries.
I kept hearing he was paralyzed. Then I heard he was in operations. Then I heard he was.
I just heard he had serious back injuries and then he went into surgery.
So before we get in depth, because we're going to get in depth, let's just say our prayers and continued support is with Kenvin Hart.
Yeah,
Big
man.
facts.
The latest update is he is walking again. So thank the divine presence for that.
So,
And we love Kenvin Hart. Let's get that out of the way first.
so now out of all the people that I named, right?
Yeah.
Where does Tracy Morgan fall?
See, that's tricky, man, because I feel like Tracy Morgan is a black man's comedian in a white man's world. Like, Chris Rock was a white man's comedian that happened to be black.
Yeah. All right, so now you know why I bring up Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
It's because of the whole Walmart.
That's the
crash.
first thing I thought.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
where does Tracy Morgan fall in that group?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not. He's real. He's real. All right, so I guess, yeah. Tracy Morgan is a black man's Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because like when Tracy Morgan talks, I'm like, I knew he was gonna say that.
He's the uninformed Chris Rock.
See, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, the reason why I say uninformed, because that's the best word I could find to use when describing Tracy Morgan.
But we
because
just
it's the
called
fact
him-
that he's another dude from Brooklyn
All right.
that makes him Tracy Morgan.
Nah, see, the reason I don't want to use that language
Okay.
is because uninformed. You just said he's the uninformed Chris Rock after I said he's the black Chris Rock. So
I mean, those two things have nothing to do with each other.
I don't know, man. They kind of equal the same thing.
Not
once
really.
You say them like that.
Not-
What do you think? Like,
I mean, look.
I kind of feel like you equated uninformed to being black just off of just common conversation.
No, I wouldn't say.
I mean, if
he's
somebody's not following, like, they can take it that way.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you listening to me, if that's what you think, let me clarify by saying I wouldn't say Tracy Morgan is the black man's Chris Rock because
Nah,
I'm the black
I said
man
that.
and I was a champion for Chris Rock before black people started enjoying him and accepting him after being Pookie, right? I'm saying Tracy Morgan is the uninformed Chris Rock because part of the draw for Tracy Morgan is he speaks very plainly like an uninformed person. Like he speaks common language.
Okay.
All right.
Not like me or T.I.
Me or T.I.
Yeah.
Talking about me.
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
or-
Yeah.
I usually don't talk a lot about other podcasts, man, but I'm looking forward to the Expeditious podcast.
Here. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what's up, Breezy?
I mean, here's the thing about, like, I'm really expecting T.I. to, like, bring it on this podcast because last we heard about him, you know, he was, like, beefing with fucking Kodak. Too fucking old for that. That nigga made that diss track. He all in the goddamn fucking Instagram video talking about, I'll slap your bitch ass. Nigga, if you don't sit your old smart ass down, that shit dumb. Like,
Yo,
you
smart
smart
ass.
enough to know that that's
shit
dumb.
So T.I., I feel like T.I. should be carrying the weight that Jay Prince does. Like it's
Why?
not carrying the weight, but the level of respect.
For who?
Like Jay Prince ain't gonna jump out there and make no
For
you know-
himself?
huh?
For himself?
I mean, just his perception in mainstream. You hear how we talking about T.I. right now?
Yeah.
I think T.I. as a man garners the same kind of respect that we got for Jay Prince.
But I mean, here's the thing: we do respect T.I. That's the crazy part. So when he did that shit,
It took
we
him
was
down a
looking
notch.
at that
It
nigga
took him
like,
down a notch. Yeah.
nigga, is you for real?
But we digress.
Right.
Yeah,
Back to Kenvin Hart.
We
Yeah,
want his
man.
podcast. Kenvin Hart asks, "What's your theory on this whole
All right.
situation?"
Yeah,
All right.
it sounds colorful.
look,
He has a
look.
very colorful theory.
I was helped along by another podcast in this thinking, right?
Okay.
So it was brought to my attention to look at pictures of the car before the accident. And it was also brought to my attention that the 911 call was made after Kenvin Hart made it back to his home,
Okay.
right? So as I know it, the security detail came and picked him up from the scene and took him home, right? So I have a couple different scenarios in my mind because the thing that stuck out to me is they saying the car veered off the road. What car veers off the road?
Bad tires.
Kevin
This
got
is
too
Kenvin
much
Hart
money,
we
bro.
talking about.
Kevin buys cars for his friends for just because
For
it's
gifts.
Wednesday.
Yeah, like
It's Wednesday. This nigga bought he bought like 10 of his friends' cars last
Yeah.
year. All
yeah,
fucking
at the
old
end
ass
at the end of the What Now tour.
1902 cars.
Yep.
See, now I was thinking about that. Like I was thinking as like if I was like a rapper, a hip hop performer, what would I do? How would I get around? And I had a flashback to fucking Jackass episode. What's the Jackass show episode?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they went to like Mexico and spent like $600 on the car and it was getting around, you know? And I was thinking about like if I had a show in Oakland, I would fly to Oakland, buy a car, and like on my way out the door, give it to
away.
somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, I needed a car while I was in Oakland.
I don't
No,
need it no
paid-
more. Here
I
you
paid
go.
Right, I'm
$2,500
out.
for it. Here, you know what I'm saying? And every
Easy.
city you go to,
Easy.
is pass out cars to your big fans.
So look, they saying the car veered off the road, right? I'm like, that doesn't sound right to me because cars just don't veer off the road. Like it don't matter where you at. And then if you driving this Barracuda, all right, if you speeding, you might lose it. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
these are all rare instances.
billionaires don't hang themselves in jail.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So
I don't know, because I heard about the whole. So now, have you heard about the whole Lil Nas X situation?
Wait.
oh yeah.
No.
I know about that.
No.
About
No.
with
He was
LeBron
all-
on the shot.
Yeah.
And
they-
Kevin Hart was.
Oh, yeah.
They tried to cancel the man.
But that's
real
a
quick.
that's a different thing. Let's get to
I
I
that.
don't
know,
feel like
man.
they tried to
Let's-
cancel him.
Let's go to that next. All right, I want to get this out in the open so we can talk about it.
Right.
All right, so the car veered off. That's what they said on the news. I wasn't buying that, right?
Okay.
Because it's like, all right, what car just veers off? Why did it veer off? Nobody knows, right?
Yeah.
Then I seen the picture of the car afterwards, and they saying the only person hurt in the car is Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like severe injuries, right?
Yeah.
And the car looked like a crushed, like it was
Yeah.
demolished,
Yeah.
right?
It definitely looked like it went through
So
one
I'm
of those
like-
junkyard machines.
I'm like, who do you know that's an adult that's smaller than Kevin Hart?
The
Rosie
Little Women of
Perez.
Atlanta.
Who would be in a car with Kevin Hart?
Rosie Perez.
Right. So you get my point, right?
Yeah.
All right, you could say Kevin Hart got injured, right? If you're bigger than Kevin Hart and in that car, you're going to be more
Your
injured.
neck is
Well,
broken. you
not
dead.
necessarily if you had a seatbelt on and Kevin Hart didn't.
Bruh, the
I'm
car
so
was
tired.
flat. It don't got
Uh-uh.
shit to do with a seatbelt.
Yes, it do. Because when the car is flipping over like that and
Nah.
shit, you stuck.
Fam, did
And
you
he's just
see
dun, dun,
did
dun,
you
dun,
see the
dun,
car?
dun, 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 dun,
We
dun.
finna
Yeah,
pull
I
the
seen the
car.
car.
Show him the
I
smash
saw
car.
the car. I saw the smash
Show him
car.
again.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying, for the car to look like that, nobody's getting out of that accident with
That's a
no
nice
injuries,
car.
right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Was that Jaguar?
So look,
I don't know shit about cars.
so look, nobody else is hurt.
Nah.
Nobody else is hurt. You making a 911 call from your house. Something ain't right. So I propose either he was drunk driving, lost it, and ran off the road, or he had somebody in the car that wasn't supposed to be in the car, and they
I
did the
just-
old switcheroo.
I just want to say shouts out to The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Because
Rocky
somehow,
Maivia?
somehow The Rock, you
Dwayne the Rock.
He
Johnson.
stole the show.
know what I'm saying?
He stole it.
Like, The Rock has shown up
He stole
and
it.
been a real friend for Kevin Hart.
Man, fuck that. The
you know-
Rock, The Rock stole this moment for himself.
Cause it's like it's weird, motherfuckers. Like it's weird relationships. Like the relationship between ASAP Ferg, ASAP
Rocky and Tyler?
Rocky, and Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
Like they really fuck with each other. Like, have you seen the Babushka Boys video?
I haven't watched it. I don't want to
Uh,
listen to ASAP Rocky music.
Yeah, that's a whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
It's a yeah. Schoolboy Q got a testicle head.
So let me
In the
ask you
video.
this, man. Do you buy the story that we're being given?
I don't really care, man.
I see, you can't do that, man.
How can I not do that?
Because you're on a podcast.
All right. So the
You
reason,
have to have an opinion.
You have
So-
to have something.
The
Yeah.
reason I don't care about the story is because it's all publicity. Like whether your story is real or the shit that I heard on the news the first day is real, at the end of the day, Kevin Hart is okay. He's getting better. He's in rehab and he's gonna go back to making movies, and none of this shit really matters.
It does. Can I tell you why it matters?
I think it matters because the first time that nigga cheated on his wife, you remember that whole situation that had blew up?
I do.
If you are correct and this nigga was cheating on his wife again and it led to this, like a whole
theatrics
car accident that could 100% be fatal.
How did you just do that?
My arm.
It's people caring.
It's we like
and it
people
could
really,
be and it could be flagrant.
I could be praying
That's
for
why
other
it's a big
stuff.
deal.
I'm praying for Kevin.
I mean, you pray for the people you follow to not die a horrible death. You know,
Facts.
so
That's
so
what,
like if he's in the hospital, yeah, you feel bad because he's in the hospital. Now, how do I say this? Like
In English.
so
fast.
So basically, what I'm saying is, you like who you like, and you're gonna stand up for what you like.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what they do outside of what you like them for, you like happy music. This
True.
person makes happy music, so you're gonna stand up for this person. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that this person is not a happy person. All that matters is that the
Facts.
music they make is happy music.
No Kanye
So look,
slander over
The
here.
reason why I say it matters is because this just goes to show, like, if it was some foul play involved, it's showing that the perception is being retarded in a way that we can't control anymore. So things can happen, and we'll never know what really happened because of this feeding frenzy, which is modern media.
And
That's why
also
we
just
got to dissect everything.
how far people are willing to go. If this nigga really did put old girl, that she gotta make it to a hospital too after this.
Yeah.
If he put her in the security car, took her to a separate hospital, not the one he was at, a totally separate hospital, and then had himself taken home to call an ambulance, and his car just out here on the road.
I feel
Bro,
like he
you-
didn't go home to call an ambulance. He went home to call a doctor. Like, hey, bro.
I'm
come
just
meet
saying,
me
if
at
I'm a-
home.
Oh yeah,
If I'm a-
100%. But they
if-
sent them to the hospital.
If I'm a billionaire, I'm not squeezing 3 of my friends into a 2-door Honda. Just saying.
I would appreciate my friends more. I would appreciate my car more.
If it's
feel
if
like-
it's if it's us three, if it's us three
it's bothering
and
me.
and Shaka,
It's bothering
we're
me
riding in an
because
Escalade.
I don't think a Barracuda's a Honda.
I
But
mean, that's not the big
It's
problem
smaller than
here,
a
man.
Honda. It's
Hey,
smaller.
hey, y'all, leave a comment. Let me know who makes a Barracuda.
Ooh, Barracuda.
I think is it an Oldsmobile?
We're 30 minutes in, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's my theory. Okay.
So
The theory is Kevin
yeah.
was cheating with a bitch and he flipped his car over in the middle of fucking in the car.
Right. You gave me
So-
nothing. What do you think?
I think it's 100% possible.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna just say it. Cheating is not that important. It's not that important that I need to decide whether I'm gonna go to your next comedy show if you're a habitual cheater.
See, and that's not what this conversation is for, though. We're not discussing that. We're
Right.
just discussing
So then-
what's real and what's not.
So then why does it matter?
Because we're discussing what's real and what's not.
Yeah, see, and
Because the
this is
perception they
Hollywood.
putting out, the
You know
perception
what
they
I'm
putting out
saying?
is simply like Kevin was driving. He got, the car
I just
did
want to
it.
know, as a person that's emotionally invested,
Uh-huh.
I want to know what really happened.
Yeah.
But to be
Facts.
emotionally invested,
This
And
nigga
this-
made me laugh, man.
Numerous times.
He made me laugh.
He's officially a part of the game.
Bruh, if you never made me laugh, do you think I still be friends with you?
I mean, are you
You're a
friends with Kevin
fucking
Hart?
jerk.
Yeah.
If you never
The
made me laugh,
douchebag.
I would not be your friend.
Ah, man, I don't know, man. I don't understand why people. Definitely our hearts and prayers and
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying
All that
goes
shit.
out to him, but I don't see why people are like, oh.
It's because
like,
we fuck with Kevin, man. That's the problem. We fuck with
But
Kevin. We
low-key
want that
though-
nigga to be honest, bruh. Just be honest. Because you remember when him and Michael Blackson got into it about
But
that
you
first
don't
cheating
have to
shit.
be
That
honest.
nigga
I
didn't
wouldn't
want
even-
nobody talking that shit. Be honest, bro. You don't want us out here sad for no fucking reason because you made a mistake.
You don't have to be honest.
I don't agree with
Just-
that. I don't need them to be honest.
Yeah,
I just want
you
to know what
gotta
really
get
happened.
Paid.
That's
I'm
why
saying?
I need to seek out on my
Yeah,
own to find out what happened. You can do whatever you want to do.
I guess
Facts.
that's what it is. You
Yeah.
don't have to be honest.
Yeah.
But if you want me to keep caring for you, if you want me to keep paying you,
I want to
I
know
want
what.
to know what happened.
Yeah.
Which falls under the umbrella of honesty.
Okay. So let's close it out. Kenvin Hart, get well soon. Heard you walking again. Can't wait for the next special. We gonna laugh like we always do, but we need to know what really happened.
Super facts. Tell it in the special.
Super duper facts. Why did the car veer off the road?
Yeah. To get to the other side.
That's not funny.
Here we go.
See, that's why you my friend. I just laughed. All right, where we going next, man? We spent 30 minutes on
Oh
Kevin.
damn,
Where
we
we
got
at?
more. We got more notes.
wanna talk
Kalani and YG.
Oh,
Baylani.
That's where we going.
Baylani and
Fuck.
YG.
that's what you calling it? Wait, what's their name?
Baylani.
Because it's always a name, right?
We haven't found one yet.
Baylani G.
No.
Kaylani?
Nah, that shit wild.
Wailani?
I guess
Wailani.
Kalani
Nah,
takes
we
me
don't
back
know
to
yet.
whatchamacallit. Takes me back to Kevin Hart and The Rock. And
Now,
their weird
now this is
relationship.
something I don't care about. Why should we care about YG and Kaylani?
Oh, so this is
Oh.
why it's a topic on the
Right,
internet.
why
I'm
is
gonna
it a
put y'all
thing?
niggas on game.
Because I know they both West Coast.
Let me
It's
roll
not-
my
it's
sleeves
Kyrie
up.
Irving, right?
I better put you niggas on
Right,
game.
right. Kyrie
So
Irving.
her caption was
been fucking around for
cats
5
out the
years.
bag.
Ah.
No, that was her Instagram. Her Instagram was cats out the bag.
Right.
On Twitter, she went and she was like 5 years, or like 5 years in the making, something. But she posted like 5 years in the making. Everybody was like, "How the fuck you 5 years in the making?" And your ass just was with Kyrie, and then your ass just had a baby, and this all happened in a matter of 3 years.
See, this is cock biting.
Now
Cat fighting.
The biting cocks.
the situation,
Cockbiters.
everybody was just trying to figure out how the fuck did how you talking about 5 years in the making with this nigga, and you been fucking with. You was with Kyrie for a period of time, and you had your baby daddy.
That's fucked up, man. I could not, as the person that I am, I could not fathom being in the NBA and getting cheated on.
He never got cheated on though. That's the crazy part. Y'all know that, right?
Look.
Y'all didn't know that. Y'all-
Wait.
I don't
Let
even
me
know
say
what's
something.
going
Let
on.
me say something that might be shocking.
Okay.
I've
Don't give.
if I heard a Kaylani song, I wouldn't know it was her.
Wow.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Kaylani
No, that
looks
is
like.
shocking.
Let me rub on you.
That's Meg the Stallion.
No. No, then it's the one that sound like that came out before that. It's
Hey, look.
Kehlani and
Look.
Cardi.
yeah.
Ring.
Yeah. Y'all make it ring.
So basically, everybody was trying to figure out how the fuck did that happen. But truth be told, I'm finna debunk all you niggas.
Debunk
They
y'all
were
ass.
with Kaylani was with Kyrie.
Mhm.
They ended up breaking up over some fuck shit. P&B posted like some shit, you know.
Yo, why is
like an
P&B
old photo.
such a relevant? Yeah.
Or Party Next Door, P&D. Like that nigga posted
Party, 'cause
old ass
P&D rock.
picture with Kaylani. It was like, yo, like I always got your back. So everybody flooded Kaylani on some like, man, yo ass cheating on Kyrie, woo, da da da.
I remember when that
Boom.
was going on.
Right. Cause you remember that was like her, suicide attempt. Like God bless the living because I'm happy she made it.
You
all
said
right,
that, You
boom.
said that with conviction.
Cause I'm geeked. Like that's my bitch.
Okay, so we got Kyrie, Party Next Door.
Right. So recently, I don't know if y'all know, but like recently, maybe like 2-3 months ago, Kyrie came out and him and Kaylani sat down and they were talking and he was just like, man, I ain't want nobody to do you like that. I ain't want nobody to disrespect you. You never cheated. You're 100% woman and you always been real with me. And I'm sorry that I didn't step up sooner and say something public to the internet and that you had to go through all the shit you went through as far as the ridicule. Right? Boom. So that debunks everything, right? Kyrie's like, yo, she didn't cheat. Y'all was capping.
Mm-hmm.
With her baby father. Kaylani and this nigga was friends.
Okay.
They're both bisexuals. That's relevant because here's the thing.
Okay.
They were both friends, like close, really tight best friends or whatever. They were I think they were kind of dating for a little bit, but they decided to have a baby and co-parent. It wasn't like we gonna be together forever. It was like,
as you speaking to me, all I'm hearing is because
you don't care about the shit. But the point is, that's why the timeline. Everybody's so worried about the timeline, but that's what it is.
This shit matters, son.
None at all.
At all.
None.
It's a bunch of cockbiters looking for the next cock to bite.
100%.
You know, I have to see LA.
LA is beautiful.
Because I don't understand that part of American culture.
LA is
I
beautiful.
know that it's vital to American culture to breathe
the
in the
melting
air.
pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's that other pot. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been to Central America. I've been to the West Indies and the Caribbean and Africa. You know what I'm saying? And I've been, like in all them places. But I haven't been to that Asian melting pot that is the West Coast.
It's wild. It's wild, but
just to
basically
see,
that's
like,
what it comes down to.
Just to see like a Vietnamese crip set. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Oh,
know
you talking about
what that
who
is.
they is? Shoreline
Crip.
Mafia?
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know anything about that culture. Like I know Chicago gang culture, but I don't know anything about like Asian people being normal middle class or lower class people. Like I've never seen that.
Yeah.
know
All
what I'm
you
saying?
seen was crazy rich Asians.
Yeah.
I need
Or
to
the
watch
Asians
shit,
that work
bro.
at the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, like in Chicago.
You seen the high and the low, not
yeah,
the middle.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There's a whole middle class
yeah.
Asian society on the West Coast that I just know nothing about.
Well, look.
Like I went to the Dells.
Yo, I'm
and
watching
I
this girl
seen-
live. Her titties so low. But whatever.
Solo. Absol.
Congratulations to YG and Kaylani, but I just don't give a damn.
Yeah, it's not.
Shouts out
It's
to
not
Absol.
relevant, like in the grand scheme.
Yeah.
I love them, but
Yep. It really don't matter.
I feel like Kaylani. Don't get me wrong, she's hot right now. She got sauce. She got the drip.
Hot butter.
But I feel like Kaylani is still on Lloyd Banks status. Like it's not
No, she not there because I don't know about her.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, but I don't really fuck with Lloyd.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's an age
it's a-
thing for you.
it's,
Yeah, 100%.
It's an age thing for
It's
you.
an age thing
No,
for
it's
you
not.
too. Yes, it
Kaylani's
is.
like 20 years old.
Don't got nothing to do with
Kaylani
high
ass
school
like just
kids.
turned 22,
Bro, but
23.
They love her.
But
you know
the
what I'm
reason
saying?
why I say that is because Lizzo, Janae, Cardi,
I knew
who
Lizzo
else?
was on. I knew Lizzo was on when I switched from V103
But my
to
point,
B96.
my point
And
is,
she was playing on both channels.
my point is, I listen to this genre of music, like this is what I'm into.
But that's not
Yeah.
it. Kaylani's more like her.
I listen
More
to
like
her.
Janae Aiko.
I listen
You
to
know what I'm
Janae.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like she not there yet.
Bruh, she's
Because I know
there.
her. I know her contemporaries, but I don't know her.
Like so this is me telling you about acid rap Chance. You know what I'm saying? And like everybody who's listening to Chance knows about acid rap Chance.
I think
now.
I think y'all
but when the
misunderstanding.
shit came out, I was like, yo,
I think we're
Chance
lost.
I think
is
you're
good.
misunderstanding what I'm saying when I say
Yeah.
there. When I say there, I mean that when I go to new releases, I'm gonna see that album cover and be like, oh, I know this name and I like the art. Let me listen.
Yeah.
Kaylani's not there for me yet.
Okay.
I don't know. On that criteria,
That I get.
everybody's there. Like even if I don't know the name, if I like the cover art, I'm willing to listen.
Yeah, see, that's not for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
'Cause that's how I find out about new stuff. You know?
All right, so congrats to them niggas.
yeah.
Yeah.
What we had next, man?
We was talking about. Oh, we didn't talk about Lloyd Banks yet.
All right, we didn't talk about
we
Banks.
did.
All right.
We talked about Lloyd Banks.
But
Yeah,
y'all
we did.
don't-
We started the episode.
But
with
y'all
Lloyd
don't
Banks.
know what happened with Banks though.
So Nicki retiring is what we supposed to be going. 'Cause
Oh,
we
right,
already
right,
did
right,
talk
right,
about
right.
Lloyd Banks.
Right.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is retiring. All right, let's let Breezy start with the Barbs. I want to know your take on Nicki and the Barbs and retirement from Nicki. Where you at? Because you don't seem to be the biggest Nicki fan.
I'm a Nicki.
I think I'm a bigger
fan.
Nicki Minaj fan than you are.
No, you know what? I don't think. Well, maybe I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm a Nicki fan, but I don't like Nicki with the gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if Nicki retires now, I don't know if she gonna be able to come back. Jay-Z left, right? And then he came back during the Super Bowl with "Show Me What You Got." That nigga stayed himself from '96 till now. That nigga been himself. I don't know if Nicki could give us that.
Hey, look.
Nicki, I feel like Nicki ain't never really been herself. You
I
know?
mean, she's always giving us. No, Nicki was a decent.
So
she
look.
was very calm when she was like what 16,
So I'll give you,
2016 when she was doing the songs with Beyonce, and Beyonce told her like all that colorful hair and shit, we gonna have to
Yeah.
calm it down, go get your Chinese bang on.
But she is also very West Indian. Like, she's not American.
I'll give y'all two things, and I agree with that, and I want you to
Mm-hmm.
go back to that. But I'll give y'all two examples of when I heard Nicki and I felt like it was a person.
This is like from the beginning, or
Yeah,
just
from the
in
beginning.
general?
From the
Okay.
beginning. The Harajuku Barbie mixtape,
Uh-huh.
which is where she was just rapping. Like, it was rappity rap Nicki.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like,
That's cool.
I'm
Nicki.
coming through to tear your
Right.
face off.
That
And my
shit
thing
was
is, I've always
hard.
fucked
Yeah.
with Nicki because if you think about it, like I'm 25, Nicki been in the game what? Since I was a
25.
freshman in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah,
so
Nicki-
I followed Nicki.
Nicki been around for quite some time. But that Nicki and what was the Pink Friday?
Man.
Yeah.
Pink Friday and the Harajuku
Roman
Barbie.
Revenge and all that.
Yeah.
Like, so who's been on since we was like freshmen in high school?
Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
But he's not on though, man.
No, I mean,
This is a big rich town, and he just plays a very small part.
It's just wild. So I mean, how do we feel like Nicki's leaving? Congrats to her. Like I'm happy when
So
I
this
don't
is-
think she's
somebody
leaving,
can
man.
get to a point in their career
You-
and
this is how I
walk away.
feel about
So-
Nicki Minaj, right?
Mm.
When I think of Nicki Minaj, I think about her predecessors, right? We have Little Kim, we
who
have
never
Foxy Brown,
retired. Who never
got
retired.
Kim- We
MC
got
Light,
They never
Queen
Queen
retired.
Latifah.
Never retired.
I mean, because you got to think.
Nobody's
It-
ever
it-
said that they retired.
You got to think, in the time of Queen Latifah and MC Light and Lil Kim, they wasn't making enough money
Foxy?
to say,
So-
I retired.
So you think that Queen Latifah can't come out with a song with Common that's going straight to V103
That's not
right
the,
now?
That's not the point. Queen Latifah is on Rhapsody's album,
right.
and it's
Mm.
pretty dope. My point is, they come from a time where it wasn't enough money floating around hip hop for them to be able to retire. Nicki is in a privileged position because she's, like you call her, the last of the new.
the last of the
of the-
past.
Right, the last of the
Old.
past. I don't agree with that. But what I will say is she's the first of her kind, a real female MC, to be put in a position where she's made enough money where she can walk away and be straight.
Yeah,
Not
and
have
that-
to do a TV show.
That's definitely commendable. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? To see a woman in that position.
Yeah.
Like that's the first of the
But how
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
about it, I feel good because if she does plan to come back, she can come back brand fucking new. Because the Nicki that we got now is convoluted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because all you can think of when you hear her voice is that bullshit.
I really don't believe that she's retiring though. I feel like this is either like, you know,
This
and
is Jay-Z
when
with the
you-
Black Album.
No, when you throw the word retirement out there, you got to think about Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to compare people to Michael Jordan just off the word retirement, but yeah, it's Fugazi. This is Jordan in '95.
It's like Jay-Z with the Black Album.
Because she will be back.
Jay-Z with the Black Album, he really like the Black Album made you believe that the curtains were closing and it was the end of the Jay-Z
Well,
show.
Mike did a whole press conference.
Yeah, a
I've
press
decided to
conference.
step away from the game of
This
basketball.
32-year-old man in perfect health. I don't know how old he was. But, nigga, you ain't. Nah, shut up.
See you next
Yeah.
year, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So all
Go
right.
take a break.
What are our projections for not only Nicki when she comes back, but the climate for the prominent art,
Not only Nicki when she comes back.
Right, because we all know the truth.
but the climate for her given the female artists that we got now. Now,
So,
I
I
don't know
think-
if y'all heard Rhapsody's album yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's amazing.
Alright.
It's really a Ninth Wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
She's
amazing.
just
Ah.
sensational.
It's amazing.
I'm excited.
But
now.
we got Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B,
Yeah,
Rhapsody,
so you seen
Tierra
all the
Whack.
memes, right? Y'all
What-
seen
what?
all the memes that was like Meg convincing Nicki to retire and go start a family. I just gotta win this battle.
See, and I don't even think Meg is that kind of artist. I
No,
think I look at
like-
Meg
think
like
she's
I look
proved
at
herself throughout the
I look at the Migos.
I look at Meg.
in what light?
Okay, all right, let me clarify.
Break that.
All right, so you know how the Migos, the thing that made them unique and the thing that made them special is the fact that through their whole career, they've gone through like a racehorse. They've had blinders on the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't see anything around them.
Yeah.
I think Meg shares that same quality. It's other female
Yeah.
MCs, but why? Like, man, I'm running my race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing around me. If you want to
Joe.
fuck around, we can fuck around. But this
So-
is my race.
Wow. All right. So
The key to success, the gym has just been dropped.
damn.
Drop one or two bombs.
Y'all just went hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it got real loud.
Yeah. So I think I want to say I hold Currency and Wiz Khalifa in a special regard in my book because they hustle. And it don't matter.
They unicorns.
Yeah, it don't matter about the hits or what the radio play or none of that. They finna do these tours. They finna put out this merch. They finna give you these songs, and they finna keep going, keep going. Is Meg Thee Stallion the first female to go into that category?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't think of another female.
I think rap is that.
Yeah?
Rap is that, yeah.
Eh.
Because rap, when have you heard a Rhapsody song that you haven't sought out?
Yeah, yeah. And that's what I was saying about Chris Brown and Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
That I've never sought out a song. Like, I never heard, oh, this is coming out. Let me go listen to it.
Oh,
Right.
from Breezy.
Yeah, it was always going to come to me first. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I like that one. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe while I'm going to listen to that song, I stumble upon another song.
Right.
But it's not like Juvie and Baby and Wayne. Oh, I got to go find that.
Mm-hmm.
It's out there. I got to go see that.
Yeah, but let me ask y'all this though, in regards to Nicki, why do you think she's retiring? Because she said she's retiring to go and start a family. But
That's-
do you think
yo,
that's it?
You just answered like the whole, why do you think she's retiring? Because she said she's retiring to go start a family. That's the only reason I think she's retiring.
I think
I don't know.
she don't see a bright light right now. She don't see a bright light. Look at this window.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was call it.
Look at the window we in. We got Cash Doll.
Go in.
We got Asian Doll.
Go in.
We got Doja
Asian
Cat.
dog go
Uh-huh.
We
hard,
got
Doja Cat
we got
go
Meg Thee
hard.
Stallion.
And then we ain't even seen Tierra
We
Whack
ain't
in
even
full
seen,
capacity.
bruh. Tierra Whack just gave us a little peach
Just a
on the Beyonce album.
I feel like she's the
We got
hardest.
Rhapsody.
Mm-hmm. Rhapsody's amazing.
Rhapsody done brought Queen Latifah out.
Amazing.
We got Trina.
Mm-hmm.
Trina,
We got City Girls.
Do we?
But I peeped it. No, I do.
We have
you know why?
Trina?
Yes, but you know why?
Oh, and
because they've all stayed true to themselves.
and while you mentioned Trina, let's say rest in peace to
Rest
Trina's
in peace,
mother.
her mom.
Her mother passed, I think this week. Rest in peace, Trina.
Trina's mom.
No. I was saying
Oh,
Trina.
okay.
Our prayers and support is with you and your family. Rest in peace
Thanks.
to your mother.
God bless the
Yeah,
dead.
God
man.
bless. Yep.
But
But
yeah,
it's, all those
even-
women have stayed true to themselves. And
Even after
Nicki
saying
has,
that, I feel like us saying that we got Trina is like us saying that we got DMX. You see
I
them,
well,
understand
in that
that. I
reason, I
understand that.
you see
understand
them
that.
in
I
the
understand
booth
that.
with the headphones on, but where's that song gonna go when
Right.
it comes out?
It's not real
That's
no
true.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
okay. So
saying?
subtract
but
Trina,
still.
but we still got everybody else,
But
and
then,
all those
yeah.
women have stayed true to themselves. They
You
haven't
feel like the
put
door is
on-
closing.
They haven't given us so much of a gimmick
So what is
Yeah.
it
that
about?
we feel like
What is it
No.
about Nick? What is it about Nick that makes it so hard for her to find a place to fit in this climate?
because she just recently
I
started
don't believe
beefing with
that.
everybody,
Uh-huh.
and that is like, now what? I
Is-
feel like we're all asking Nicki now what?
Oh,
Because you know she was
I
just beefing with
haven't seen
everybody.
y'all. I haven't seen y'all in 2 weeks.
Come bless us real fast.
Man,
What's up?
I watched the Bears-Packers game the other day. You know what I'm saying? And it was not because Jay-Z said,
Do it.
now what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's Jay-Z, Meek Mills, Megan Trainor, Grant Park,
That's
Rhapsody.
why
fucking
Nicki
Rhapsody.
Minaj is retired?
No, I'm saying
I'm confused.
now what? The whole now what thing. Like where
Yeah.
do we move on from
Oh
here?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't write that down on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Jay-Z signed the thing with the fucking NFL. I talked to y'all over the phone about it,
Facts.
but I didn't sit here with y'all live and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And Meek Mills just opened up the fucking 100th season of the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, so what's going on?
So I think that's what it is. Like right now, we're in a stage of now what?
Oh, right. And it's like
That's the bigger picture.
And it's like everybody else in that class has moved on to something, I would say, relatively greater.
Because guess what? Peep this, right? Okay, we all knew Rhapsody was raw. Now what? She just gave us an album, right? Okay, Cash Doll was with her management team, and she couldn't really drop no music because he was raping her for her money, right? Now what? She released and she giving us music. Okay, City Girls, Asian Dolls
on ASAP Ferg shit.
Right.
That shit go hard.
Right. City Girls, Young Miami pregnant, but now what? JT finna get out of jail.
You know?
You feel me? Like we're on to now what?
Stuff about
we're on to now what?
Now.
Meg Thee Stallion. She wrote Cash shit with the baby while walking from one class in her college to another class.
So has time moved on from Nicki Minaj? Because I don't think that's the case.
I feel like Nicki
I
can
really
come
don't
back.
think that's the case.
I feel like Nicki is talented, so she can come back and do what she's gonna do. But right now, we're in a now what stage?
Think of the male counterpart to a Nicki Minaj, an artist that's well seasoned, right?
Yeah.
It's not really the top dog anymore, but who's in a position to be big bro.
Big Sean.
No, J. Cole.
J. Cole, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
J. Cole.
Why not Big Sean?
Because Big Sean didn't reach the notoriety that Nicki Minaj made it to.
Why didn't he?
Look, Nicki Minaj is a mega star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Sean is not a mega star. He's a
Okay.
superstar.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Because he's still under Kanye. The only motherfucker that really made it up under Kanye, I gotta say, is John Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, John Legend came in up under Kanye, and now he's like, John fucking Legend.
We all just
feel
forgot
it.
about what's his face, Designer.
Yeah. But man.
Oh, so now what? Jay-Z.
Yeah, man. The whole now what thing is like now what I feel like Nicki Minaj is a grown up in a kid's game. Like I seen a fashion designer the other day put out something about, man, I did this years ago. I need a young design house from Chicago to go and follow in my footsteps, Like these is 32-year-olds that's telling 24-year-olds, hey, bro, I need you to go hard like I went hard 7 years ago, Like, and Nicki Minaj is just a grown-up in female rap nowadays is budding. It's a new genre. Like people are starting to respect it in a way that it's its own thing now.
Yeah.
So now Nicki Minaj being the queen of rap when being the queen of rap meant something.
I really don't think
even
it's
with
room.
Cardi.
I don't think it's room for that in hip hop right now.
Yeah.
No,
You know
there's
what I'm
none.
saying?
You're absolutely
Like
correct.
for you to distinguish yourself as, oh, I'm the queen. Like, fuck out of here.
And
nobody want to hear that shit no more.
I gotta say it, man.
But it's fucked up because she deserved the title.
I gotta say it.
You
in
can
September.
have the title. We don't want to hear that shit no more, bruh.
In September.
Take it, bruh.
In September.
We get it, Kobe. You a fucking champ. We get it, LeBron. You the best in the league. We don't want to hear that shit.
Rich Breezy. Everybody.
We still fucking like watching Kyrie dribble. We still gonna enjoy watching Steph shoot threes.
Rich Breezy.
We still gonna be like, man, who the fuck finna block some shots tonight?
Applaud
we get it.
yourself.
Man, I turned that shit off.
Oh, no.
Man, let me go find it real fast.
Woot.
But
Woot.
we still we get it. We don't want to hear that shit no more, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
so something else that happened. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Meek Mill jumped up on my list like 2 weeks ago.
Wait.
Of
This
the
is for me.
best. Of the best. This is for me.
That's so late. It's so late. That's for Meek Mill. You can't have that.
Yeah,
Shout out-
exactly. That is for Meek Mills on putting out that album in 2018. Because I was thinking about what it meant to put out an album in 2018,
He was part of the.
and his shit was quality.
His shit
Like,
was quality
I
and
wanna
his
go back-
storyline.
That's why I didn't want to review it and
Yeah.
put it on that list because it's
Yeah.
like, man, you got to spend time with
I
that.
His
wanna-
storyline
I wanna go
in
back and let y'all
2018?
know
Yeah.
that yeah.
Championships
Yeah.
official.
Let me
He's
tell
up
y'all
there.
something. I was
Like,
never a Meek
it's still,
fan.
It's still redemption for me.
I wasn't
you know
a
what I'm
Meek
saying?
fan.
But championships is up there.
That nigga screamed too much. I was not a fan. Now
Nick
I am
can
a
rap.
fucking Meek fan. I
And-
don't want
wait. Does your
no
Meek
Meek
fandom?
slander around
Does
here.
your Meek fandom come because he's so close to Jay-Z?
No. No, it
I don't
came
believe
before
that.
then.
I don't believe it.
So this is what put me on
If
Meek,
Jay-Z
right?
never stood next to Meek Mill, I doubt. he
Peep
would be a
this,
Meek
peep
But did
this.
y'all see
I'ma
the
put y'all
picture
on.
of Jay-Z standing on Meek Mill Avenue?
Yeah,
Of
of course. But peep this. I started fucking with Meek. I hated the nigga because he screamed so much, right? So I was like, oh, I don't fuck this nigga. I started fucking with him because he got these songs called Tony's Story. And it's like, I think he got like 3 parts. He said part 4 gonna be a movie. I've been tweeting this nigga almost 3 times a month for years. Like, is it gonna be a real movie? I feel like you should turn this into a documentary. Like, Meek has the power to do what Eminem did with Stan.
Oh, man.
With Tony's Story.
Blasphemy.
You crazy.
What? Nah,
Listen to them shits,
man.
bruh.
Joe,
Listen to them shits, bruh.
Meek is there.
You said Eminem stand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. He got the fucking power
You
to do
should
that.
never gave this nigga the aux cord.
That was you.
And he
Hey.
was never giving it back.
So my thing is like, that's when I
Oh.
started fucking with Meek, and then I really started like diving into all his music and shit. The fact that now he's attached to Jay is just like, that's who you needed to be attached to, nigga, because you ain't had your shit together.
But I mean, Rick Ross was the man, though.
Facts, but Rose, like,
I
was
feel like Meek being attached to Jay-Z causes a lot of Rose slander.
I hope not.
Oh, speaking of Rose,
Is anybody buying his book? Because I
I
plan
am
on it.
Hurricanes. Absolutely.
I asked
Damn,
for it
you
for
went
Christmas.
hard.
yeah. I mean,
You just went in like, yeah.
I don't want to digress from Meek because I like where we at with Jay and Meek and NFL and all of that.
Mm.
And before we get to Rick Ross Hurricanes, let me say one thing, right? My initial. I'm not saying that now,
Jay.
but my initial
Jay.
when I heard about the big concert coming to Chicago and it's the Bears opener, it's like, you know what it made me think about?
Cooning and buffooning.
DJT going to Puerto Rico and shooting paper towel like basketballs. into the crowd.
DJT.
Whoa.
DJT.
That's what it made me think about.
Drop one of Clue's bombs.
Drop
for
one of
DJ.
Clue's bombs for DJT.
Cooning and buffooning.
Cooning and buffoon. It's like, all right.
DJT. Cooning.
That's
You know
crazy.
motherfuckers ain't fucking with the NFL.
Damn, DJ, where you get that from?
I just made it up
that's-
right now. Big high fives. There we go.
Serious.
Wow.
So look, right? I'm thinking, all right, it's the opening game. Niggas ain't fucking with the NFL.
Period.
So y'all sent Hove through with Meek Mill to do a concert on opening game day. And it's like, what's the difference between that and shooting them toilet papers?
Man, I knew this was gonna
This
happen.
nigga DJT.
I knew this was gonna happen the moment
Mm-hmm.
that Jay-Z signed. I just want to see Puff Daddy own the Panthers. That's what I want. That is my end game in this whole situation.
Wait.
I need Jay-Z
I mean,
to
it ain't like the
facilitate
nigga.
Puff Daddy buying the Panthers. Because Puff Daddy was ready to buy the Panthers 2 years ago.
See, look,
And now Jay-Z's in there.
what
I need this to happen.
what everybody needs to understand is Jay-Z did not put himself in a position to be a power player. Jay-Z took a job, which means he has a boss
Yeah.
that he has to answer to.
Yeah. Billionaires with bosses. Keep that in mind, young kids. All you young kids who are thinking about putting out YouTube videos
Tell him.
and getting famous and rich all overnight. Billionaires have bosses.
Yeah, so I think about all of those things, and I'm thinking about like, damn, this nigga took a job.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like man, the same way Ryan Fest told me I sound like a slave when I said I had to go to work tomorrow.
Hey,
Niggas got jobs.
I'm
man.
going to eat food tomorrow, though.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I'm going to go to work tomorrow, but I'm going to eat food in 13 days, though.
pretty much. So I didn't
That
get to
ego
tell
gonna fly.
my Ratchet McBee face story, but maybe I'll do it on a separate video.
Ratchet McBee.
Ratchet McBeat face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We gotta,
tough.
we finna set something up right quick.
What?
After this. As
Oh
soon as
yeah.
as soon as
When we
this,
finish,
yeah.
but we got to wrap right now.
Right now.
Gotta wrap.
Yeah, closing. Let's say I'm happy that the people of Chicago can have something to be happy about, but at the same time, I'm like, man, this is like pacification to me because I didn't watch the game. I don't think I'm gonna be watching any games, but
I didn't really have time, and that's what I said. I said I'm willing to watch the NFL again, but I work overnight, so I gotta sleep when the NFL is on, and it's Sunday right now. We
I don't
just
have football.
oh
Actually.
fuck, we didn't even say it. I'm gonna just say it. We just missed Kanye's Sunday service to come shoot this podcast.
I just
want
to say there was no we. I was in full attendance on my
Oh,
laptop.
you went?
No,
Nah.
on my laptop. I watched it.
nigga tried to sell me tickets for $100. I was like, yeah.
Bruh, let me tell you something. So they dropped the link. I'm signed on.
I was in the queue.
That bitch.
2000,
I'm
right?
in the queue.
Was it 2000?
Yeah.
It was 2000 for me
Them
too.
shit sold out in
Yeah.
9 minutes.
6 minutes. I heard 6.
See, I heard 9, and 6 is even more crazy.
Yeah. My man tried to sell them to me for $100. I was like, I want to go, but not bad enough to give you $100
Man,
for some free tickets.
hey,
Some
let me
free
tell
tickets,
everybody
yeah.
right now. His man's a snake.
Snizzy.
Hey,
You get free merch.
But that's my man's in them.
That he started game banging and shit, y'all.
Hey,
you,
look.
you got
We
it.
about to get up out of here.
Yeah,
But we got to
man.
dip, though, man. Excuse the rust. It's our
been
first
real.
week back in about a month.
We was jumping all over the
You know what I'm
place.
saying? But next
Yeah,
week,
man.
we back to our regular scheduled program.
Facts.
Solidarity indeed.
Love, peace, and light.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check out next week's show, episode 62.
Buy a freaking T-shirt.
Hey, man, look. Tell somebody about it. Tell your auntie that I'm over here.
Why you
hate
gotta
this
rub
nigga.
the headphone like
Yo,
that?
tell them, y'all freaky niggas, tell them where they can listen to us.
Hey, youtube.com/faculty lounge.
SoundCloud.com/faculty-lounge.
faculty-lounge.
That's gay.
Spotify and a bunch of letters. I'll put that in the description.
Where can they follow us?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's Spotify and a bunch of letters.
Can they follow us on the Instagram?
Absolutely.
At
At Chicago Fog, at the Faculty Lounge.
At Anonymous.
@_somebody_breezy.
Hey,
I love that, man.
Yes.
Now that I know that I inspired it a little bit, like, you are somebody, Breezy.
Facts.
You know?
this has been Buff Savage, Stick Boney, and Rich Breezy.
Big facts.
This is the Faculty Lounge. What time is it?
Time to get back to the students.
Double
Yeah.
salute. Thanks for listening and watching it.
We
Peace.
out.